We are Spud and Joey. We are best friends, dads, and realtors. We also head up a running tribe here in Salt Lake City called Run with Mojo. On the weekends, we love exploring new trails and neighborhoods together. We aren't the fastest or the most skilled runners in the world. We're just two slightly out of shape dads that love a good trail run. We love running as much for the opportunity to clear our minds and have a good laugh as we do for the run itself. As runners, we know how mundane running on a treadmill can be. That's why we created the Come Run With Us project. So the next time you're on a treadmill, you'll have a cool trail to explore and a couple of buddies to run with. No matter what time of day or where you are in the world, you can always come run with us. Welcome to the Come Run With Us project.
Oh yeah, we did the clap, so we can't start at any
Spud,
time.
where are we?
We're in
Suncrest.
Suncrest
On the Utah County side. Suncrest is a community at the top of a hill that divides. It's called Point of the Mountain. It divides Utah County, where towns like Provo reside, and Salt Lake County, you know, obviously Salt Lake City. There's a real crappy trail that Spud picked so far.
I mean, it is the absolute. Wait, let's show. Like, we had to park in front of this house. I panned so fast right there.
Like,
I was, dang it, I felt that. I'm sorry.
Sent it.
So, but yeah, it's like this neighborhood that looks like they've got a really cute neighborhood watch sign. And I feel like, you know how like there's sketchy neighborhoods because you think you're going to get mugged? This is a sketchy neighborhood because I think we might get the cops called on us. So,
Because we're the
sketchy
problem.
ones. We're
Yeah,
the problem.
We're the problem.
Sorry, but yeah, we're
called Two Hollows, right?
yeah. So let's look and see.
We're going downhill first, huh?
This is the Mercer Hollow Trail. Should we just?
Let's look at the. I like going up. I like going up to start. Who doesn't like going up to start? You know.
That's true.
And this is the Mercer Hollow Trail. Two hollows.
Yeah.
And we committed to Two Hollows.
Oh look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna record this since I'm the.
Well, but which one's Two Hollows?
Here, I can help you out.
Oh.
Check that out. just the guys gave me some shit about my
because it's so bright outside. Look at. Wait. Let's see if we can. Oh my hell. This thing makes it look like it's even brighter. So they're gonna be like, "What is Joey?"
Wait till I get some light on that for everybody.
Yeah, you can't even tell. This is killer single track, bros.
Heck yeah.
So welcome back. Set your treadmill at an incline. We're going up almost as always. Set it as an incline for this episode. We're going to be climbing pretty much the entire time if all goes to plan. We don't need to pay the bills today.
But there's a house for sale like right up there.
Okay, pay the bills quick. But we're kicking so much ass that this show's on us.
What?
This show's on us.
Okay.
This one is on us. This one's on the Come Run With Us project. Spud, if you want to throw a shout out, if you have any details whatsoever on that house, if the fact is more than just there's a house for sale over there, if you know the address, if you know the price, if you know the size, if you know the bedrooms, if you know any details about it when it was built, please do share it now.
I bet it was
Brenner.
built pretty soon.
Hey Brenner, if you'll just here.
But pretty recently.
Pan to your camera.
Yep, I've got it.
And then up here.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll certainly find
all the
it.
data right here.
I'll certainly find it.
All right, we're good, Joey.
We did one of those a couple weeks ago. We were like, "Hey, Brenner, put it right here,"
And it was not there.
Nothing came.
Yeah. Well,
Nothing
it depends
came.
on what it was, because I think sometimes I don't know if you're kidding.
We're not.
No.
We
I need
never are. We
every
don't kid
single
about
thing. It was the freaking. Oh no, we didn't end up using that episode. I can't remember because I didn't actually.
Let's quick do just a camera check, a Tony microphone check. Tony microphone is on.
Shaved.
We're all
Totally
on?
shaved.
Okay. Hey, another thing,
That
gang.
was Tony. He's dead now. But the plastic bag's back.
Hey, no, Tony's not dead.
He's not dead.
Tony's very much still a part of the show. He is a quintessential part of the
I feel
show.
like I'm getting eaten.
I think it's spider webs.
Man, Joey, those shorts.
Talk me through them because I'm not sure I love them on camera.
Really good. Just
Wow. Well,
wait.
thanks, because I've been insecure about this. I'm not gonna lie.
Look at this. Your like legs. I just feel like they're shorter than you usually wear. and they're like, I don't know, a little tighter. Like it's definitely doing something.
I've worn these a bunch of times, and I've been
But
on
you must have wore something
the
underneath
last
them.
3 episodes. Yeah, I did. I wore some stuff underneath it.
That's
Last
what
3
it is.
episodes, I was in these, and I was questioning how it made the ass look.
Oh, looks good.
I've got a pretty healthy ass. Had it since high school. It's way smaller than it was in high school. When I was in high school, I weighed like 205, and a lot of it was in the ass.
Damn.
I had some
Luck.
power.
That's luck.
Now I'm just it's all halfway down my legs right now, you know. So thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
I've been stressed.
Well, I think it's also the first time I've seen like your legs, because I feel like you always wear the leggings, and
Yeah.
so that could be it. They were just popping. But no, I feel like there's something different about it. I do feel like I haven't seen you in so long that I just need you in my life, and so it's
Thanks.
kind of awkward.
I've been feeling very much like an outsider of this thing, you know. And so thanks for saying that. I appreciate that.
Well,
You know,
Brenner is
You guys are running together every day. I called Spud this week, needing a buddy, and just it's like, hey, you think you and me could just go run together, not on the show? And he's like, nah, well, actually, I've already got commitments with Brenner
for the next 6 years.
and so looks like, yep, nope, not available for any morning runs, you and I.
Hey,
Let's
you actually
see.
did not say that, because I'd ditch Brenner in a heartbeat to go run with you. So
I was alluding to it, but I felt you cut me off, you know, at the knees. And
yeah, you definitely,
shut it
I did
down
not
quick.
pick up. I'm really bad with like picking up what you're putting down. Also, Joey's had a respiratory infection that he's dealing with. So if you hear if it sounds like there's a smoker on the show,
There is.
there he is. It's Joey's lungs right now.
And if
But
you're
no,
talking about my smoking hot ass in these shorts, then
Yeah, so
yeah.
back in the day, I did not want to go run with you in the morning because it was going to take 30 minutes or at least 25 for you and I to meet somewhere. And now I've realized after doing it for so long, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. And so I'm down to go run any morning.
Well, especially in the summer. The summer for me, it's so doable.
Oh, dude, 5 a.m. isn't awkward at all in the summer for some reason, because the sun's up.
Well,
like-
and I mean, we don't have to race back to get kids up and get them out and
Well, I mean, I
whatnot, you know,
do
like I don't got to be
today.
to work for, you know, if we meet at 5, I don't got to be to work for 4 hours in the summer, you know?
Yeah, that is nice. I have to take Graham to daycare on Wednesdays. So Wednesdays are the only day that doesn't work for me. So like today. But any other, like Tuesday or Thursday is good.
Has anybody else noticed how much wildlife there is out here?
I mean,
It's like every eight steps, something's
yeah,
scrambling
some
off.
scurrying.
And the amount of spider webs I have walked
Yeah, I'm
through
really thankful that you're taking
is
over the
just-
front, because I'm already getting hit.
Dude, is this the most wild part of Utah?
I just don't
'cause-
think anybody's ever been on this trail, because there's no trailhead. Like, it's not an actual trailhead. It's a cul-de-sac of a neighborhood. So no one's doing this trail.
Yeah, this is if you want remote in terms of you're not going to see people, you're going to eat a bunch of bugs,
Get some bug
And
spray for sure.
get some spider webs all up in your eyelashes and shit.
My
And
arms are
maybe
itchy,
get bit by
too.
a snake, which, by the way, can we just get rattlesnake? Can we just,
I don't know what it was, but it made noise.
is it possible to like go to REI and buy rattlesnake anti-venom?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Because there's a lot of rattlesnakes in the hills.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about that, like,
Yeah, but that would make a way better episode if like we
Dude.
didn't
No,
have
no,
the
no.
anti-venom.
Crazy.
no. Let's, what are you saying, not to get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
No,
then
we
there's
should
a
definitely
race.
get it.
No, but then there's a race to get.
Then we have
the-
to run really
It's still
fast.
gonna be terrifying. And we're gonna do a PSA on teaching people how to actually go and run safely in the hills instead of being irresponsible and dangerous about it. It's still somewhat thrilling.
Whoa.
It's still an excitement, you know.
Joey is very passionate about
Yeah,
this
I'm gonna get it if it's possible for us.
Have you got your colonoscopy yet?
No, thank you. I do appreciate
We need to get that scheduled. I was
rattlesnakes and assholes. That we are.
Yeah, so I was thinking about this though, like I feel like you definitely should get one right now. But my
colon is so clean.
But like,
I am so on point with my colon. It is grade A. There's nothing wrong with my colon.
I mean, I didn't want
my colon, it smells like Windex when I go to the bathroom. Bro, it is so clean up in there. It just slips right out. No residuals, no wiping, no nothing. It just plops right into the toilet. It's got a little pretty bow on it. It looks like an Easter egg. It's out. My colon is clean as a whistle. In fact, it does whistle. It does whistle after every single bowel movement. It gives me a howdy do.
I'm sorry for the audio right now, Brenner, but I can't help it. Okay.
Just got the cleanest colon in the game.
Okay.
No need.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't even know where to go now.
That is what you were going to say, though.
Well,
you might need a colon cleanse. You definitely need. Your words were.
Well,
you
no, I
definitely
was going
need a
there,
colon.
but good hell, I didn't realize there was going to be so much passion behind what I was. Like, I didn't realize you were so, you know, I didn't know there was a lot of jealousy towards my colon. There's obviously been some conversation in your own head about this.
Actually, I didn't know there was going to be either. I didn't know that you were going to humble brag on here.
No, I was 100% going to drop a humble brag about how I feel, and this is my feelings, which I'm allowed to have, is my, you know.
I got two things. I got calves and I got my colon. I've got calves and I've got my colon. The best in the game. Calves and colon, baby. Those are mine.
I mean, a humble brag. That's what I'm going to claim. I'm going to claim that I got a better colon.
Okay.
I just feel that way.
Spud has been eating it very healthy for a very long time. In fact, he might be, you know, your body, what does it reproduce? It regenerates everything every 7 years.
Yeah.
You might be like 100% organic at this point.
Thank you.
You might be completely preservative free.
I mean, I would hike, again, with the humble brag, I would like to think so. And I know you actually don't eat nearly as unhealthy as like 90% of America.
Yeah, I would agree with
that. So
I
think you are also pretty good. Oh, geez.
A lot of wildlife out here. Are we pointing the camera at it?
Yeah. It's a little mousy mouse. You're not going to be able to see it, but I pointed it at it. Honestly, it's so funny. I've never been so scared on a trail, but not for like, normally,
it's active out here. It is active.
It is so active. And like, I'm super grateful that you're here. Because if me and Brenner were alone, I'd have to be like the adult, and I don't like that. So we need rattlesnake venom stuff. We need mace, which you already have mace at all times, right?
Yeah, but I put it in my other pack yesterday, and forgot to switch it back. So if we see some shit, but I mean, there's houses like 200 yards away. You know, it's ish.
Dude, can you imagine though living at that house that we just posted about on the video and being able to just walk down the road to this?
That would be cool. Except I expressed my distaste for that subdivision we pulled into because I bet it's insanely expensive and
you got to live where a trucker slept last night.
Well, you missed it. He walked down the road and got in the truck.
Oh, I did miss that.
Yeah, Brenner told you that earlier.
No,
but
he tried to.
You weren't listening.
I talked over him.
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention to him. That's the one thing I've noticed about Brenner in the mornings is there have been some mornings where I talk for about 45 minutes of our 50-minute run. But man, he has some insight
That 5 minutes is powerful.
It is kind of funny though. Like, anytime I have any issues, Brenner is now my new soundboard, and I feel like it's funny because he hasn't quite lived, as long. But because,
Well, and how could I even have the opportunity to be a potential soundboard for you?
oh well,
You know,
I'm not saying that.
that's
why you looked over your
a
shoulder.
lot of
with
mice
that.
out here. Have you guys seen the movie Waiting with Ryan Reynolds and Anna Faris?
I actually haven't.
I love that movie.
That
It's
would've-
very crass.
Is it like a chick flick that I'd like too? I love me some
They're
Ryan
waiters at like a chain restaurant, like an Applebee's or something.
Oh wait,
And they're young.
I did back in the
And
day.
they
I think, watch
party,
it.
and Dane Cook's in it. And
Oh, okay.
there's like a whole cast of characters. And it's kind of like a very crass, rough look at
Is it kind of like the American Pie era of movies?
Yeah, it's like early 2000s, and it's whatever. And Ryan Reynolds trying to bang young chicks. And
Man, Ryan Reynolds, he was Van Wilder. Like, that movie
yeah.
hit, and it was like, and you thought like that was a character he played. And then you just slowly realize after every movie he made, no, that's Ryan Reynolds, and he can get away with it because
he's somebody to look up to, I'll tell you. But anyways, there's a character in Waiting. He's the new hire. He's this young guy, kind of has a baby face, much like our Brenner back there.
it's like Lisa's Country Kitchen.
And he goes through the entire day. Everybody's cutting him off. He watches everything unfold in the average, like the normal day in the life of this wait staff at this restaurant.
Which is probably super fun because I was at a restaurant. It was so fun.
I didn't have the same experience. I was at Denny's, didn't love it, but anyways, this guy, everybody cuts him off all day. Nobody gives a shit what he has. He doesn't say much anyway.
So literally Brenner.
Yeah, and then at the very
Definitely
end,
a tiger.
very last scene in the movie, they're at a party after work. They all go and party at somebody's house after work. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
And this I
Brenner.
almost called him Brenner.
We're just gonna call him Brenner.
And this kid kind of like freaks out and then calls out everybody on their shit exactly like what it is. He's been watching and paying attention all day. And then they have this game where they try throughout the day, they try to get different people on staff to look at their wiener in creative ways. Like one of them, like you'll walk in and their pants will be down and they'll be doing a fruit basket, and there's these different.
This is definitely the American Pie era of movies.
Yeah, and he calls everybody out. He does this whole monologue, and then turns around, pulls down his pants, and hits everybody with this move called the goat. And everybody's super impressed, and then they like him. I'm waiting for your pull your wiener out moment, Brenner.
Yeah.
But I know you got it in you.
It's just not happened yet, but it will one day, bud.
And the rest of it is all, is all appropriate. So please watch that show.
Okay.
Brenner, if you'll put the cover of that show, Waiting, right here.
With
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds.
Got it.
Right here, yeah. Ryan Reynolds, Anna Faris. Great little flick. It's got Champ Bailey from Anchorman. That guy, I don't know his actual name, but he was the sportscaster on Anchorman.
Oh,
Which, by the way, in Unfaithful we talked about, the movie, I said Jessica Long, it's Diane Lang.
Oh.
Diane Lang. There are just mice everywhere, and it's
It's
crazy. My
crazy.
jam.
It is a little, like of all the things, I'm not gonna lie, maybe a rattler.
I would rather see a rattler at this point.
And I've got,
Oh my gosh.
yep, I got that one in my mouth and then it went to Brenner's mouth. That's pretty creepy.
Oh, I hate spiders.
Sorry, bud.
I'm gonna require some extra compensation.
Hopefully the good thing. Yeah. Yep. Since you're right here at the top in the leadership group, you're the C-suite, you're head of audiovisual. If you'll just grant yourself a raise and take that out of the audiovisual department's funds, that would be great.
That'd be great. And since this one's on us, because we didn't really
You owe us.
do the pay
Yeah,
the
you
bills,
actually owe us.
you actually owe us.
33% of the total wages paid, since we're all doing this one together.
3%?
33.
Oh,
Three
33.
parts.
3
33, but 33.3333 infinity.
Yeah, I'll pay 3%.
Hey, wait, I thought we made an arrangement in the beginning that because you did so much, you were 95%, I was 5%. So I was figuring Brenner gets 3% of mine, I get 2% of mine, and you still stick at the 95% just in case like we make money.
Yeah, and there is a tally on your 2% for accrued cost. I'm carrying that note.
And then, but as soon as I pay that off, I'm back in the game.
Until we make some money, and then those charges will be applied towards you. So then it'll actually take you a hair longer to get to where you're from black to red.
Which is fine. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't understand how you're not getting the spider webs all the way. Like I get spider webs still.
Well,
has the world not ever ran on this trail? People, please come up to this trail so that when people run on it, there's at least not as much brush.
now would be a great time. It's June. What's the date?
I think 12th.
June 12th. So if you want to do a trail run today, check out the Two Hollows Trail. We've broke trail for you.
Yeah.
And I am excited for the run down. Hopefully we've scared the wildlife off the trail.
I mean, that's the only thing that freaks me out. I'm not gonna lie, like I've been thinking about the way down and how like we're gonna be going a lot faster, and what if they're, oh gosh.
Don't step on that mouse right there.
Show that.
Obviously got
Show
hit,
that, Brenner.
Obviously got hit by a mountain bike. Okay. Cool trail.
Guys.
I hate that subdivision even more now.
Yeah, like, but if you get that house, buy it. Definitely buy it through us. Even
if you're
like
interested.
we can not like it, but you could, right? Right.
Yeah. Keep going up. Let's just keep going up.
Now we're on Mercer Mountain. Really though, because it goes into a neighborhood where this one actually goes to the trail.
I know, but God, do we want to go down? And how much time are we at? Yeah, we need more time than that, don't we?
22.
Nobody likes you when you're 22.
That's not true.
No,
You're
22 is the
feeling
best.
22.
Yeah, I'm feeling 20. It's because Brenner just turned 22.
Yeah.
And so he gets to enjoy 1 year until it's nobody likes you when you're 23.
Yep.
Which I feel like is actually pretty on point, because 22 is when you still think you got your life figured out.
That's not true at all.
You still feel, well, sorry, for like
You're
our
cocky.
generation, I feel like your generation has aged much more, like you're way further than, like we didn't have the mental health issues figured out as much, and so I feel like you guys are all dialed in and already dealing with like midlife crises at 22. But we at 22 were living it up, not living life in the fast lane because of Limp Bizkit. Okay,
Right.
and that was our generation.
They're still out there, by the way. I saw a video. They were performing in Europe, and
Oh, dude, no, Limp Bizkit is, dude, new metal. Let me just talk about this. New metal's making a comeback. And like all these bands that I used to listen to that I actually like completely got out of because I was like, ugh, new metal's lame, emo for life. And now they're all just getting huge. Oh, that got right in the eyeballs.
yeah, so much spiderwebs. How is it possible that you're
I
still
don't get
getting
it.
spiderwebs? Do you want to break, or do you want me to keep breaking?
Well, then we're going to get even more because he breaks less.
Yeah, but I don't see how
What, more than me running on point?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible. And so anyway, I'm kind of amped because recently they released a thing saying Linkin Park was gonna have a girl singer because Chester unfortunately passed away, you know, and so I went back and listened to their catalog, and man, I relived some memories that I did not know I had
One thing
of Linkin Park.
I don't know why.
And it's
doesn't
funny
even
'cause
matter
How hard you try, keep that in mind.
I've designed this rhyme to
Explain in due time. All I know.
I need somebody to edit that out. Edit that out. So what if
we finally even have any remote like music commonality.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just that's the only part I dislike about Linkin Park is the rapping, and the Mike.
You don't like the
That's like
rap?
every song.
Yeah, but
So you didn't like their whole catalog? Okay.
no.
Mike Shinoda's awesome.
No, he is awesome. I'm trying to explain. If you guys could just let me explain. I had some internal struggles with, I didn't want to be the rap rock guy. I didn't want to like that stuff. I wanted to like the screamo emo stuff, because there's this moment where when one step closer came out, oh geez, and I'm in the garage, Fish is there, and
How old are you?
I remember this so vividly. I don't know, like 16, 17. And I'm like singing One Step Closer, and I'm doing like, and I'm about to break. And I'm like, and we were really great friends. She was like my sister. However, looking back, like for some reason that sticks in my head. So every time I hear that song, I have this like embarrassing moment of like, really, Spud? Like that's what you were doing, like singing in the garage? Like, don't get me wrong, the Rollin' dance I had for the Limp Bizkit Rollin', I'm fine with that. Like
Can we see that real quick?
Let's hear it.
no,
Keep rolling,
Rolling, rolling,
it was
rolling.
literally
What?
the video. It was just the video of like,
Oh.
and then and I was singing and a strobe light.
Yeah, hard.
Hard. But see, that moment,
Hard as
I
hell.
was so proud of.
Yeah, you should
because-
consider those two moments.
Because
Because I think you're about to break was way less corny and cheesy than the rolling thing.
yeah, no, like I still remember Mike and Fish. I think they were just in the house, and I was like, "Hey, could you guys come out and like just watch this Rollin' dance I made up real fast?" And yeah, strobe light, man. Anyway, so the new metal is bringing back some memories that I didn't realize I even had. Probably because I was drunk for most of that time in my life, but like it was so fun. And so
You know which one brings back some vivid and raw and real and painful memories is oh my hell, the 13th step group, the Tool Perfect Circle.
Oh yeah.
Perfect Circle hurts
Oh my gosh.
to listen to. The mouse and the trail.
Oh gosh.
And why is it anybody else that the spider webs are always just on your eyeballs? Is it just me? Is it just
it's like
they
they hit your
they know
eyelashes and are like, yep, I'm sticking right here.
Lucky Brenner with his glasses?
Yeah.
I keep getting them on my legs.
Well,
Oh, that's a dream come true.
I
Wait
wouldn't
till you
even,
get them in your eyeball.
every time I hear something. But yeah,
Why?
so,
Why is this section of... What, you good?
oh man.
Yeah.
Why is this section of trail just so mouse infested?
I don't know.
Oh, there's another one. Okay.
God, it's...
1,000, literally.
It's like every step there's something scurrying.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
seen multiple dead on the trail, which
My
means
skin is
somebody just stepped on them or a mountain bike tire hit them. You
Yep.
know, like
Or some
there has to be an infestation for
creature ate
it
them.
to be that crazy.
I just gotta say something. Somehow, like listening to your Rollin' dance and your you're gonna
realizing-
break
I love
stuff.
where this is
You're
going.
realizing how badass I was. I know.
Well, no, somehow you got cooler as you got older.
Oh,
You know.
Oh, I would 100% say
And
I got much cooler.
typically, that's not the case.
Thank you. Thank you, Brenner. I appreciate that. Well, I would consider myself a chameleon in high school. So anybody I was around, it didn't matter who it was. I was who they needed. I was their personality, but I was my personality for them. So like I'd already figured out from previous hang sesh and hang time what they liked and disliked. So then I created the Spud they needed.
Right.
And so whatever Spud they needed, I became. And I didn't realize how much later in life, like I could be me and still get people to like me.
Right in
Thanks
the
for
eye.
catching that one.
Yeah, you're welcome. That one went right over the top spot.
Yeah, you know, I
Maybe
mentioned
that's why they're all hitting me in the eye. It's because my eye is like head
The only
level for
thing.
Spud. Spud's running underneath all those other ones.
It makes sense. But yeah, I appreciate that, Brenner. So remember, Brenner, be you. Don't be anybody else.
Okay.
or anybody else's version of you. Be the version you want to be, because you are the only you in this world. And there's so many people that love you.
Just don't be the virgin version of yourself, because that dude is lame.
Oh, man.
That dude is lame.
That was basically from the American Pie era of life. That's why we are how we are.
I mean, Joey was a football player during that time, you know, so
Oh man.
Who
it kind
never
of makes
wanted for
sense.
anything, just had it all.
And
Yeah.
basically the girls were all over him. The guys were all over him.
Yeah.
He was just getting everything he ever
It's just
wanted.
so cool.
Never
Man,
worked a
our
day.
version of you is so cool.
Which is the sad part is that in high school I literally didn't like work for anything. It's sad. It's just like what I could have done with what I was given was really so much more. And it wasn't until later, and maybe that's why I hate that joke, is because later I realized, oh, I have to apply myself. I have to work.
I do feel you there, because like it's weird how my whole senior year I prepped like freshman, sophomore, junior, just to be able to do nothing my senior year. Like I had 7 or 6. No, I had 6.
That was the definition of cool in our town.
Well, yeah.
Was doing nothing.
Yeah, and so I had 6 TA classes. I made it so that I signed up for one of those like college classes in the morning and then dropped it so I could sleep in, and then had 6 TA, and I didn't need to do anything all senior year. And
Let's
it's
check
like,
time real quick.
what?
Let's check time
We
real
are at
quick.
32 minutes.
Okay.
But yeah, it's so sad how like what was cool was basically not trying. And then there was like, there was this,
Yeah.
I remember there was this girl that she took like 7 of those UVU, like you could take, I think it was EdNet or something like that.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah, Ed.
wow, that was bad right there. Those spider webs.
Thanks for breaking those.
So, it's all right.
You're doing great back here.
And so she took all her senior year, and by the time she got done with that year, she had a 2-year degree. Like legit had the normal, like if you just went and did your generals, she was done. And it cost her
No money.
absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, she's so lame. And now looking back, I'm like, really? Like that's what you thought was lame? And you thought,
she's so lame. She's gonna get done with college early and have an entire year to just travel
What?
the country, because she probably looked into grants and possibilities for scholarships and already has a bunch of it done. So she's gonna be able to travel the world and do cool shit. What a fucking loser!
yeah, like it makes me so angry, because like I just thought that it was so much cooler to be the kid that just did not try or care or do anything.
It was.
And it sucks, but yeah, and it's crazy because like then I go, the only reason I went to college was because of Mrs. Muir. I don't know if you ever remember her.
Yep.
But like I was in her English class, and like, let's be honest, it was the dumb kid English class. You know, there was a smart kid English class, the dumb kid English class.
Sure.
Mrs. Wallace taught the like,
Honors.
the honors English, which I didn't realize till so much later in life. I was like, oh, that's why I was in with like the kids that
In the 7th grade when I was a senior.
Yeah.
That's why I had to walk to the middle school.
Hey, I want to point out, I was teaching kids all about the paragraph system and how you did the introduction
School?
on the,
Called the school. Yeah, the introduction, and then it funnels down.
but then you do the 3. So like
Yeah.
if you're explaining something, you do the 3 things, and then in each paragraph you explain your first, second, third thing, and then in conclusion, you go into that. I was teaching kids that, so she believed in me enough to be like, hey, are you gonna go to
basic setup. I mean, that's a pretty basic.
Oh, okay.
formula. That's
I
like,
mean,
I was teaching people addition. You know, like when you take like 2,
Hey, I'm just saying.
3, and you get a 5.
I'm just saying there was people worse off than me, so I was, genuinely happy. So the only reason I even like did an application to UVU, which was UVSC at the time, ages me a little bit, UVSC at the time, is because she's like, are you gonna go to college? And I was like, well, I don't know, because at that time my mom lived in Provo, my dad lived in Las Vegas, and I was living alone and hadn't even considered college at all, and I was just living the dream. woo! And just so you know, that woo, if you were on the thing, was not for mouse. Was not for that. It was actually for the jumping off of a rock, because there are some good rocks in this track. Yeah, and so that's the only reason. And then I went until my credit card was maxed out, because I had no idea about grants or like scholarships.
Sure.
And it's so funny because there's just so many things I realize now that I'm like, man, if I would have just applied a little bit of like trying.
At all. Yeah,
At all.
It was so easy.
Because I kind of feel the same way. Like I never had to do really anything in high school to like get good grades and to like, you know, do anything. I say we stop right here.
Let's do it.
I was just gonna add
Let's
that.
get to the fork.
I was just gonna add that I wasn't a complete loser in high school.
Really?
I got a certificate
That surprises me.
in my senior year. I'm a certified diesel mechanic. So
In your senior year of high school?
yeah,
Oh. So
Yep.
Brenner was the cool kid now.
yeah, I could have graduated early. I was like, no.
I graduated a quarter early and went to work as an electrician.
Oh, hey.
College was never an option for me. In fact, let's talk about our college days in the next episode. Is that
Oh!
a hanger?
Oh,
Is that a hanger?
I have another hanger to do with college, but it's not like I'm not going to college.
Yeah.
It's to do with college, driving 26 hours there and 26 hours back in like 2 months.
Okay, we all had a pretty short college experience, it sounds like, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk
It's gonna
college.
be a good episode.
Let's talk college.
Will you
Let's-
guys just check me for stuff? Because I'm.
It's all over. What's the point? We got to run
Yeah.
back through that mess.
Okay.
I feel like the burglars on Home Alone,
Yeah.
where they have to go
Yeah.
back through the fun house, you know, the
Yeah,
chamber of
oh yeah,
terrors.
give the people what they want for a
Look
second.
On
at
camera,
that.
hey, bro, I've been on this whole time. You know,
Okay,
I got an
you
eye
know,
for it. I mean,
Well, but
You
he
just-
can pan. I mean, Tony can like.
I can do what I
you're
want.
right.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm so. I'm
You
not
know what?
defending
That
him.
was an
He's a
instant-
son.
no,
he's
no,
a
no.
son of a bitch.
That was an
I'm
insecure
sorry.
moment on my part. I wanted credit for what I had been doing,
Yeah.
and I got aggressive towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Here you come in, and it just seems like all of a sudden it's the Spud and Brenner show, okay? And I'm
Mhm.
feeling a little bit vulnerable,
Right.
and so if I lash out at you, that's on you to deal with.
Creepy.
Gross.
There's a little mouse.
Sorry.
Sorry,
The mouse,
People who know
the
me,
mouse ruined
know.
your moment. I'm sorry.
people who know me, know that mice are just it's
It's
a thing.
it's actually my thing.
Um,
Ugh.
Spud and I craftfully got us up here safely.
Yeah.
Against all
Oh,
odds
I like this.
Oh.
with the wildlife. You're breaking trail on the way down, and I want some hustle out of you. We got to get back to the truck.
Yeah, I've got to
Okay.
go.
Okay, Spud's got business stuff.
Oh.
Just gross stuff.
What
Oh,
was
did
it?
we lose the footage on Spud teaching people how to tie running shoes?
No.
Which time?
Well.
Let's
I feel like I feel like I got
maybe.
ants in my pants. Will you guys check real fast to see?
Looks like the.
Do I
there's
have any
no
ants in my? Wait, on this side.
There's
there
two
ants?
ant hills here though. There's two ant
okay,
hills.
okay,
They're just
okay,
huge
okay.
ant hills.
Okay, we're done.
Oh man. That's...
Okay, all right. Well, join us next time. We're going to talk college.
College.
We're going to cock college.
Got college.
And sublike.
Sub-like and
I'm gonna start
Like,
asking
subscribe.
people to watch the show soon.
Yeah.
So that's gonna
I
happen.
love how he's like, everybody's gonna do their part. Hey, you
And
have
that's
actually,
why I said
But in your, oh my god, what is that?
that's something that's latched on and isn't letting go. Okay, gotta go. That way we
Love y'all. Thank y'all.
Love y'all. Bye.